1989 Augusta Futurity. Cutting is one of the few sports where women can compete on equal terms with men. And Augusta attracts the prettiest. Of the 16 finalists in the Futurity non-pro class, 7 were women. Just look at this study of grace, beauty, and power. Reserve champion Sherry Wolfenbarger and Mr. Goldendry.
Capacity crowd of 6,000, biggest crowd ever for the Futurity, jammed the Civic Center to witness the 4-year finals. And the non-pro division, Sherry Wolfenbarger and Mr. Goldendry turned in an outstanding performance that scored a 218.5.
In a Big Monday doubleheader, live on ESPN.
Sherry Wolfenbarger from Malibu, California. And Sherry's riding Lena O'Lady.
Now, Sherry grew up in the great horse state of Kentucky, has since moved to California, lives in the Malibu region. She gets to the finals, it seems, in just about every NCHA event. She won a big one last fall out in Reno, Nevada. She showed a lot of different horses in her life. She loves the thrill she gets when she rides a cutting horse.
In excess of $35,000. Sherry, there's one more award that's going to be presented to you as the highest advancing lady. You'll receive a diamond horseshoe ring. Wolfenbarger of Malibu, California.
Sherry has been in the semifinals or the finals of the non-pro fraternity. In 1985, she was the pro reserve champion of our non-pro fraternity. In 93, the Pacific Coast non-pro fraternity champion. And in 96, the Memphis fraternity co-reserve champion. She's introduced many people into this industry. Again, she hails from Malibu, California. This is Sherry Wolfenbarger and Connie Gale. Thank you, Sherry. Nice hand, if you would, for the California Cowgirl riding Connie Gale, Sherry Wolfenbarger from Malibu, California.
So we'll have reports on SportsCenter this evening. Our live SportsCenter start at 7.
In a big Monday doubleheader, live on ESPN.
This colt that I ride is my joy and my pride. So watch him now. You better watch him now. If everything gets right on this clear Fort Worth night, the futurity, the futurity.
Hello, I'm Alex Cord. Besides my acting career, I'm what's known as a cutter. A cutter is a person who loves the feeling of becoming one with a horse in a cutting competition. When you get to Fort Worth, you can just feel the tension and excitement in the air. The futurity creates the same kind of electricity as a heavyweight title bout, the NBA championships, the Kentucky Derby. The long months of daily training that it takes to prepare a horse for the futurity are put to the ultimate test in this arena. Futurity horses are 3-year-olds that have never before been shown in competition. It's Futurity Finals night, and Will Rogers Memorial Coliseum is jam-packed with over 6,000 cutting horse fanatics.
It's a feel, a closeness between animal and rider. There's the practical side, the top-class ranch animal hard at work separating a certain calf or rounding up a stray on a working cattle ranch. There's the purely competitive side. They're a special group of people who have enough faith in their animals and their own ability that they'll put up over $2,000 in entry fees to see who's the best at the futurity. The National Cutting Horse Association World Championship Futurity, held each December, is the premier event in the sport of cutting. They've come from across the United States and around the world to participate.
One of the most popular events here at the Futurity is a celebrity cutting. Personalities from the sports and entertainment world are invited to compete against each other. And while some are experienced cutters, others just sort of wing it. First to ride is actor Michael Keaton. He's probably best known for his role as Batman, but Michael has appeared in several hit films. Christy Brinkley. Christy just recently began cutting and is competing in weekend shows.
And when you get a cow that's really sets up in the middle and your horse decides to do that, oh, I love that. It's just, it's like dancing, you know, it's just, love it.
Great to see her get to do something she loves, huh, Red? I'd say she got along with that mare pretty well.
It's Tanya Tucker. Tanya's been performing since she was 9 years old, and she's had several #1 hits.
Tanya came to win the buckle. Let's see how she does.
Tanya scores a 220 with the best ride of the night and wins.
The cutting horse has been an important part of ranching for as long as cattle have roamed the range. And little has changed today in the need for an animal that can outsmart a cow. When it's time to brand or doctor a calf, it's the cutting horse that does the job. Dan Lufkin owns the Oxbow Ranch in Prairie City, Oregon. He's a founding partner of the New York investment firm of Donaldson, Lufkin, and Ginrett, but has always been a horse lover at heart. Cutting horse competitions have taken place for well over 100 years. Early competitions were informal and often between ranch hands. The prize was bragging rights for the winner. One of the pioneers is Buster Welch. He left home at 13 to work full-time on a ranch and learned the art of training a cutting horse for the trials of working on the open range.
It's a poem in motion to watch that horse work a cow and to see the movements that he generates to synchronize with that cow and control her, and see that horse's mind work to control that cow.